if I offend you on a pause, would make an ass out of me. So come get some with your sticks and stones. I'll make flotsam, stab it to dust and bones. A heartfelt apology only makes me further from feeling humane. To call you a friend would be stretching so far. You brought me nothing but pain. Hey, it's okay. Say what you wanna say. Oh, feeling mean, hidden behind your screen.
It's 10 or less people out there watching.
Come on, guys! Come on, guys! Come on, let's stop this now!
Shut up.
Come on now! It's over with! Come on, stop it!
Both hands in there.
You son of a bitch! Come on, guys! Break it up! Come on, let's get you a little bit of church, huh? Yeah! Come on now!
Come on, RT3, you want to take this? You want to make this personal, huh? Come on, you piece of shit! Yep. Whoa.
Come on, guys! Come on now! It's over with!
Yep. Oh. Oh.
Come on, guys! Come on! It's over with! Stop now! Come on now! Let's stop it! Come on now! Stop it now! Come on! Let's get back in there!
Come on, Tina. Get up. Come on. Time for you to go over here. We're going on a trip. Me and you going for a little ride, buddy.
Come on, guys! Let's take it back in the building. Let's go! Come on! Come on, RT3, let's go! Come on, Roy. Hey, no, let's go back to the building. Let's get in there.
Yeah!
Come on, Anthony. Come on now, it's enough. It's enough. Let's get it back to the ring. Let's get back inside.
Get the hell out of here! Come on, Roy, you want this to be a fight, huh? You want this to be personal? Let's go, you piece of crap! Come on! You're nothing! You're nothing! I'm about to end your career, you stupid son of a bitch! Yeah! No!
Come on! No, Anthony, no! Come on, Anthony! Come on now! That's enough! It's over with! Finish! Come on!
This isn't over until I say it's over!
Don't do it! No, Anthony, don't do that! Don't do it! No!
Oh! Hey! Hey! Hey, enough of this shit, man! Enough of this shit! What are you trying to do there, man? This is done! Okay, stay away. Stay back. Hey, you get out of here, man! Come on. Hey, fat ass!
Go. You gotta leave. You gotta get the hell out of here. Off the property right now.
That's what you do, you stupid son of a bitch! Hey! You get the hell out of here! Come on, dude! Hey!
No!
Hey, I'm not working with this son of a bitch! You see this shit, man? Yeah, screw you!
Get your car, get out of here.
Somebody needs to call an ambulance.
My damn ears are bleeding.
Let's get somebody here right now.
Oh, he takes a licking and keeps on ticking. Austin Henry up and over with a roll up, and Austin Henry gets the win.
What?
Here on SOM After Dark over the X Division champion. I got it now. And Jason Blythe is lucky the title was not on the line.
Pretty ironic that that idiot can count to 3 when it's somebody. He had a handful of his camouflage pants. He had a handful. This is an injustice, McCorkle.
An injustice. He won the match.
An injustice.
What
Order of
injustice?
speaking.
What injustice?
He had a handful of.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to SOM 505. Corky McCorkle here, along with Shotgun Bronson Garrett, one half of the SOM Tag Team Champions. We are SOM. Come get some. Bronson Garrett, and we're back here again next, committed to bringing professional wrestling action each and every week here on SOM 505.
My tag team partner, my best friend, the loaded gun Chad Bartlett, is currently in self-quarantine, so he doesn't have to deal with idiots like you.
All right, folks, well, we heard the announcement
He's
early
sitting
last
against
week.
McCorkle.
No, thank you. Following that brutal street fight between Anthony Katina and RT3.
A fight's 2 people, Corky.
Anthony
That was an
Katina
ass whooping.
indefinitely suspended. Nonetheless, today in action, folks, we're going to have Kerry Morton in action. Brian Rivers, the real outlaw, taking
There
on
you go.
Alex Monroe of the Resistance. And that big tag team main event tonight, Devastation Inc., the Sultan and Jason Blythe, the SOM Heavyweight and X Division champions, respectively, taking on Austin Henry and the King Shane Williams. Should be a great night of action. And
What's
right
Austin
now,
Henry's nickname, Corky?
what's that? The man of action.
Isn't that one of those videos? Isn't that one of those videos you used to pick up in the back section?
Right now, folks, before we get to action, an interview with Devastation Inc., who's going to be taking part in that main event tonight. Going to get a word with them right now.
Two of the competitors in our main event, Devastation Incorporation, Prince Malik, the X Division champion Jason Blythe, and the Sultan of Dubai now, Prince Malik. I see Jason Blythe out here. Where is the Sultan? He's got a main event tag team match tonight.
You are right, Mr. Corky. And who do we have the pleasure of having that tag match with tonight?
Well, Austin Henry and the King Shane Williams.
The King. First of all, let me address this king. In case you haven't noticed, I am a prince, and you will not be the first king that I've had to deal with. But unlike the other kings, you are the easiest king, because you have no kingdom, and you have no king's men. And the last time I checked, you don't even have a queen. So, with that, Mr. King, we will see you later. And Austin Henry, you are an idiot, my friend. We should have already been done with you. You keep on coming back. You're like a zombie. Go away! Go away!
Well, now, speaking of Austin Henry, saw him defeat Jason Blythe in that non-title match on SOM After Dark just yesterday.
He cheated. I had something in my eye the whole time, and they went over there. None of the refs even care about how I feel.
That was a fast count.
Out of a match.
It was a fast count.
One of the fastest I've ever seen.
What you saw was a technical glitch and it's fake news, and I don't think it would even happen.
Well, now, one final question, Prince. What about Draco? He's been running around here calling himself Alvarez ever since Jason Blythe and Devastation Inc. stuffed him in that casket. We saw the anonymous footage of Draco in a cage.
Well, we'll just put it like this. A lot of things are released into the world now. And there's something new and maybe more devastating released out into the world. And we can't talk about that. We cannot talk about that. But Mr. Klein has told us we cannot talk about that, right?
All right, folks, well, you heard it tonight. Our main event, Devastation Inc., Jason Blythe and the Sultan, wherever he is, supposed to take on King Shane Williams and the man of action, Austin Henry. That's coming up tonight. And directly after this, we're going to have Brian Rivers in action against one half of the Resistance, Alex Monroe. Folks, that's coming up right after this. Talk about it.
Calm down, people. The White Claw Outlaws are still here. The champs are still in business. We still hold the gold. Now do what you're told. I see you freaking out, hoarding up all the toilet paper. What, you just get the news that you're a big asshole? That everybody's known that for a long time. You don't need to go buy up all the toilet paper now. Hand sanitizer, you skank, should have been taking a shower this whole time. Flipping out in a supermarket because you can't buy 3 cases of Mountain Dew? Stop! Listen to the champ. Listen to the champs. We've been telling you. Bronson Garrett came out there and told you. Throwing the toilet paper around saying to calm down. It's there. It ain't going nowhere. And neither are the champs. The White Claw Outlaws still stand supreme. And this social distancing thing has already been implemented. If you haven't noticed, the Resistance have socially distanced themselves from success. If you've been watching 505 Live, they've been distancing themselves from people. As you see, they can't get a hold of a woman. There's never one that's ever looked at them that wanted to be near them. They've distanced themselves from reality because they think they stand a chance in the dance of the champs. It don't happen like that. The White Claw Outlaws will do everything they can to make things right again in the world. But until all this blows over, until this social distancing thing is over, the Resistance has bought itself some time. But just know that clock is ticking. Just know that Judgment Day is coming. One of these days, sooner rather than later, you're going to have to stand in the ring with the kings. As soon as that bell goes off, all hope is lost. Your chance to save yourself is over. And you're going to wish you were back in that social distancing. You're going to wish you were back on quarantine when you get in the ring with the kings. It's just a matter of time. White Claw Outlaws. Family.
Impeachment my ass.
Hey, there's a leather seat, pal.
Hey, it's all right. It's all right. I'm in.
Come on.
Don't step in that. I'm in. Woo. Watch out there, Burger.
Come on.
This is for you, buddy. we did all. Cheers.
Cheers, brother.
Cheers. Huh? Woo, 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 woo.
You're fairly new at this, aren't you?
No, I can handle that.
Someday you'll be a professional drunk just like me. Let me get the door for you here. There you go.
Woo.
You can do it.
Yeah.
Come on, kid.
I'm not sure.
You can do it.
I'm not
You
sure.
gonna be all right?
Yeah, I got it.
You're terrible at this drinking stuff.
We did, didn't we?
We got to work on your drinking, yeah.
No, we don't, partner. And
We need to
Padre.
tuck you in and put
Tuck
you to
me
bed.
in. Oh God. You know what? Make it right now. Hey,
We don't have to do this now. I can take you home.
I'll be okay,
You
dude.
sure?
Yeah. I'll be, yeah.
All right, kid. You
I'm
get some
okay.
sleep.
Yeah, you got it, buddy.
Sleep it up.
We got it. Don't impeach 2020.
That's right.
Rock on.
Don't preach.
Oh, man. I'm just sleep. What is it now? Oh, God, it's bright now. Riley, I have a hard drive that has the plans to beat the White Claws. It's great. Whatever that means.
I have the information to stop the White Claw outlaws. Logan, Alex, you're our only hope.
Oh, man. Whoa.
Well, we are back and set for action, folks. The opening match today on SOM 505. And here comes the unified, uprising, and East Tennessee heavyweight champion, the real outlaw, Brian Rivers.
Oh, two-belt Brian right there, Corky.
You look really excited to see your family member
Oh, I am.
come out here.
Yes, sir.
Hey,
Yes,
a
sir.
fist bump between the family members. Brian Rivers.
This man is about to end Alex Monroe before him and the other screech that he tag teams with even gets a shot at myself and Chad Corky.
Well, Brian Rivers here has been claiming a count-out victory over Kerry Morton after the match a few weeks ago here on SOM 505, saying he never heard the 3 count and that he considered it a count-out victory
It was a
for
count-out.
himself. Well, his opponent
Kerry
today,
Morton ran from him. You didn't see that, Corky?
Kerry Morton ran. Kerry
He
Morton
ran
picked
out
up
of
the
the
win.
ring. He was afraid of Brian Rivers. As well, who wouldn't be? Look at him.
Well, Kerry Morton going to be in action a little later tonight on the program. And we'll see if he runs. I don't think Kerry Morton trying to run from a fight of any
Who's he
sort.
wrestling tonight, Corky? Who's that?
Well, you know who this is. Alexander Monroe.
This nerd.
Coming from a galaxy far, far away with Riley Rocket here representing the Resistance. And a big opportunity against Brian Rivers.
Hey, look at Screech, Corky.
Screech. What's that?
Screech.
I don't know.
What's Saved by the Bell, Corky?
No, I never saw that one.
Never.
No.
What the hell's wrong with you? Gilbert Lowe was the only nerd ever at SOM that was worth anything, Corky. This nerd don't even belong in the same ring as Brian Rivers.
I think Alex Monroe has proven himself a tremendous competitor and would be the X Division champion had he not been, well, screwed out of it last week by Devastation Inc. All right, now, Brian Rivers going for a hip toss. Blocking the reversal from Alex Monroe and a big drop kick.
He pulled his hair, Corky.
Alex Monroe whipping Brian Rivers into the corner. Back body drop. And Alex Monroe staying in firm control here.
He pulled him right by his singlet. You didn't see that?
Fast-paced action. I didn't see him touch Brian Rivers' tights. Alex Monroe, armbar applied. And
this guy, it's just a matter of time, Corky. Alex Monroe, or Screech as I like to call him, his little Melvin buddy, Logan Henderson, decided he didn't want to show up tonight, so he went and stooged to the office to get this match with Brian Rivers.
Well, according to the office, Alex Monroe and Logan Henderson supposed to get a tag team title shot here in the near future.
Well, where's Logan Henderson at, Corky?
Brian Rivers raking across the back of Alex Monroe after that right fist, and now just choking away.
That's probably the only time Alex Monroe's ever had his back raked, Corky. And it'll probably never happen again.
Brian Rivers picking up Alex Monroe for a big vertical suplex, takes him over, and a cover, 2 count only. Alex Monroe with the shoulder up.
I don't know if this referee knows how to count to 3, just like Willie Maynard. That was a slow count.
He knows how to count to 3. Referee Joe doing a fine job in there. These fans firmly behind Alex Monroe and the Resistance.
Of course they are. They're nerds just like him and Logan Anderson.
Wow. Wow. Brian Rivers with that arm wringer takes Alex Monroe down face first to the mat.
If he jerked that arm out of socket, Corky, Alex Monroe's going to be hurting.
Well, he looks like that's exactly what he's trying to do. Does Brian Rivers. Looks like he's trying to pull Alex Monroe's arm right out of its socket.
If he takes that arm out of commission, Corky, his sex life's done. Why's he on about pulling his hair? I'm sure he can't even see what's going on there. Look at this guy, Corky.
Brian Rivers now, unique submission maneuver. And Alex Monroe still hanging on here. He's not giving up yet.
If you've ever watched any MMA, Corky, what you see here, he is tweaking that arm while he was also working the neck as well. This is a very elaborate submission maneuver here by Brian Rivers.
Riley Rocket looking on with concern for her teammate in the Resistance. Alex Monroe sweeps the leg.
Because you know damn good well a guy like that's never going to get a girl like her.
All right, Alex Monroe now with the headlock applied. Brian Rivers shoots him off and follows up with a big shoulder tackle, taking Alex Monroe down to the canvas. And Brian Rivers right back to that left arm.
Shades of Dr. Death Steve Williams here, Corky. You can't tell me you don't look at Brian Rivers and see a modern-day version of Dr. Death.
Yeah, I see a tremendous talent, no doubt about it. Brian Rivers has proven a lot inside that ring since coming here last year, winning the Spoiler Classic and going on to now
And
Unified.
now he's on TV, Corky.
He is on TV. We've used him here on SOM Live, SOM 505.
And there he is. I mean, is this right to be doing though? I mean, he is working Alex Monroe's girlfriend over with those arm holds, Corky.
Alex Monroe now. These two struggling. I thought Alex Monroe was about to get the better of this thing. Huge gut-rich suplex.
And I mean, this shows you what type of competitor Brian Rivers is, Corky, in this handicap match right now.
Brian Rivers off the ropes.
He is
Hits
in there
the
with
knee.
two people, Corky.
He's in there with two people. What, the referee and Alex Monroe?
No, Alex Monroe and his girlfriend are both in this match, Corky.
Is Riley Rocket Alex Monroe's
I'm
girlfriend?
not
I thought
talking
you said
about
he
Riley
couldn't get a
Rocket.
girl.
I'm talking about his left arm.
Give me a break. Brian Rivers choking away now on Alex Monroe.
Ironically enough, huh, Corky?
Riley Rocket standing on from ringside, telling Alex not to give up, to hang in there. Brian Rivers, the snap and hits the basement drop kick on Alex Monroe. Could that do it? Brian Rivers hooks the leg too, and a kick out from Alex Monroe.
And I mean, after Brian Rivers is done destroying Alex Monroe, Corky, I mean, who's left for me and Chad? Who we can wrestle? The medics? Like just us? Like who's next in line?
Well, we're gonna see. We're gonna keep King Shane Williams teaming up with a man of action, Austin Henry, in tag team competitions.
They haven't even had a tag team match.
Well,
Here we go.
They're about to be in our main event tonight. Bronson Garrett and
Go ahead and end
Wow.
this idiot, Brian.
Brian
There you go.
Rivers delivers a devastating knee into the face of Alex Monroe. Alex Monroe staring up at the lights here.
That's a
at the
good place
SOM
for him,
studio.
Corky, to be staring right up at the lights.
Brian Rivers now from the middle rope. Misses his move.
I swear I think Riley Rocket might have pulled his leg out, so he missed that.
Pulled his leg out. She was way on the other side of the ring. What are you talking about? Alex Monroe hits the clothesline. A back elbow now takes down Brian Rivers.
Dumb luck, Corky. That's all this is.
Alex Monroe, Irish whip, reverse. And Alex Monroe trying to hit that flying cross chop. Didn't quite take him down, but those double chops took down Brian Rivers. And
He slipped. That ring, you see it right there. It's a little bit wet. He slipped. That's
Brian Rivers slipped.
He slipped right on that mat.
He didn't fall down from the double chop.
You ever been
from
in a ring,
Alex Monroe.
Corky? It's a slick surface in there at times.
All right, wait a minute now. Brian Rivers hits Alex Monroe's own stunner maneuver on him. And now picks him up for that lariat. Brian Rivers looking to pick up the 1, 2, 3. Can he do it? Yes.
Brian Rivers going to the pay window, Corky.
Brian Rivers is victorious here on SOM 505. Let's see if I can get a word with the East Tennessee champ now.
All right, Brian Rivers. Brian Rivers now with a big win. A hard-fought match against Alex Monroe. You're still the East Tennessee and Unified Uprising champion, Brian Rivers, but I want to talk to you about comments you made a few weeks ago regarding Kerry Morton and his father, Ricky. Kerry going to be in action here later tonight. Now, you're claiming you did not lose the match, that you, in fact, won by countout.
Did anybody in this building see that big fat chump referee count to 3? Huh?
Nobody, sir. Nobody.
The only reason the record book shows that Kerry Morton has won is Derek Williams. The #1 thorn in the family side and Judas's side. You know, Judas had to go on a vacation, you know, for his health because of Derek Williams. Bronson, I'm letting it all hang out tonight. I'm tired of it. Derek Williams, you're lucky I don't catch you in a parking lot. That's a threat and a promise. And as far as the Mortons go, I'll flush them like yesterday's breakfast all over again.
All right, folks, you heard it.
There we
Brian
go.
Rivers calling out the GM of SOM Live.
Ricky Morton,
Derek Williams.
0. Brian Rivers, 2. Kerry Morton, unofficial, 1.
All right, folks, we'll be back with more right after this. Stick around.
Ricky Dooley making his way out here. See Ricky Dooley's opponent for the evening there, Jake Fargo, making his way to the ring during the break. And we are all set for one-on-one competition with Chucky's hometown hero, Ricky Dooley, in there.
Chucky's hometown hero.
Yeah.
Really, Corky?
Absolutely. All right, now here we go. Roman knuckle lock. And who's going to win this test of strength here?
Hero.
Jake Fargo down to one knee.
He must have pulled Jake Fargo's hair, because Jake Fargo.
Wait a minute.
He's
Fargo. Variation of a Northern Lights type suplex with a release there.
Nice
from
move.
Jake
This
Fargo.
Jake Fargo kid can go, Corky.
Wow. Fargo with a huge forearm blast on Ricky Dooley. And now Fargo using that middle rope to choke Ricky Dooley.
That's not a choke, Corky. He's helping him clear his throat. He had something from one of these nasty Chucky gas stations.
Jake Fargo now. Shots to the body of Ricky Dooley and a right hand
Fargo's
across
a
the
brawler.
jaw. Ricky Dooley now forcing the whip. It's Fargo in the corner, and Ricky Dooley following up with that big flying Chucky uppercut. Ricky Dooley hooks the leg and
The Chucky uppercut. Really, Corky?
absolutely. It can't be a European uppercut. Not when that good old boy delivers one.
Now that's a punch, Corky.
Yeah, that was a punch and a closed fist. Not legal in a professional wrestling match. Jake Fargo.
This Fargo can go, Corky.
Well, he had just hit a flying knee, looked like on Ricky Dooley. Similar to the one Ricky Dooley likes to finish off his opponents with.
We ain't been finishing many people at all here lately off with it, has he, Corky?
Ricky Dooley now fighting
He's
back with
opening
those
fists,
lefts.
Corky, it's cheap.
Ricky Dooley, the southpaw. Jake Fargo.
Jake Fargo needs to get out of there and regroup.
Wow, there's another one of those big Chucky uppercuts. Ricky Dooley setting him up. There's another one. Ricky Dooley firmly in control. And, oh, there's that flying knee. Ricky Dooley knows how to throw a strike. And Ricky Dooley
Lucky tonight, Corky.
with a
He
win
got lucky.
here on SOM 505. Folks, when we come back, Kerry Morton going to be in action.
He got lucky.
And there he goes.
The story here, Corky, and Jake Fargo is going to be a force here in SOM Live. I get mark my words. Ricky Dooley got
And
lucky.
Ricky Dooley already is a force here at SOM Live.
What do you mean he's already a force, Corky?
You kidding me? He's the most decorated talent in the history of this wrestling league.
He's a force at the welfare office. That's what he's a force at.
We'll be right back with more Kerry Morton taking on the Medic right after this. Next, it's the Medic number 1. And he's going to take on Kerry Morton here on SOM 505.
Whatever happened to the Medic number 2, Corky?
Medic number 2 we haven't seen for over a year now, it seems.
I heard the reason he left was under some pretty fishy circumstances.
Well, could be. Nonetheless, speaking of fishy circumstances, still a lot of controversy over that finish between Kerry Morton and Brian Rivers.
I would say the man who lost the account out to Brian Rivers, but I don't see a man entering the ring, Corky.
You don't? I see a man who's a third-generation wrestler.
I see the world's smallest pair of wrestling trunks, Corky. That's all I'm saying right
now. Kerry Morton out here. Looks like he's ready to get down to business.
He looks like the Submariner from the Marvel comics.
Well, yeah, no knee pads on him today. You know, even skateboarders wear those for protection nowadays. But Kerry Morton is a tough guy with a great high school amateur wrestling background.
If those things were red, he'd look like the lead singer of the band Cameo, Corky.
Kerry Morton kicking up out of that wrist lock. And now working away on the Medic with that armbar. And the Medic looking for a fistful of hair of Kerry Morton's to pull. Kerry Morton reverses the win. A big drop kick and a beauty from Kerry Morton.
I'll give him that. That was a good drop kick, and we probably all know where he learned that from, Corky.
Side headlock takeover. Well, probably learned from watching his Hall of Fame father and his father's tag team partner, Robert Gibson, the Rock and Roll Express. One of the greatest tag teams of all time. Certainly of the 1980s and 90s. Kerry Morton shoots off the Medic, and Medic fires back with that shoulder block. Morton down on the canvas.
You think he might have played football at the men's school he went to, Corky?
Perhaps. Kerry Morton now with that arm wringer, making the Medic eat defeat, and a big win for Kerry Morton.
He might have dislocated his jaw with that, Corky.
He could have. The Medic maybe calling for a medic himself. And see if I can get a word with Kerry Morton here.
All right, Kerry Morton, congratulations on another win. And you're climbing the ladder now. How about it? You called him out last week. Are you looking for another title shot at that East Tennessee belt? We saw you win in, well, what Brian Rivers is calling a controversial match, but in the record book, you won that non-title
It was
match.
a count out.
I gotta believe you on that one, Corky. I think I did rightfully deserve that win, but honestly, I gotta tell you first things first. I was a tough little competitor. I gotta give him props for that one. You know what? He gave me a well battle. Good for him, absolutely. But listen, understand this. I need you all to understand this real quick. Like I said, and I'll say it before, Kerry Morton is just getting started in professional wrestling. I'm here to make a point. Brian Rivers, you give me one more shot, and I'll prove to every single one of you, don't sleep on Kerry Morton just yet. Thank you, Corky.
And folks, we'll be back with more SOM 505 and our tag team.
Give him a shot.
Coming up right after this.
Give him a shot.
All right, it is main event time, folks. Prince Malik, the manager of the X Division champion, of the SOM heavyweight champion, and the golden ticket holder, the Sultan. No doubt about it. Two tough guys and two champions at SOM. Should be a tremendous main event here for today's 505. We know Shane Williams and Austin Henry both won an opportunity at that SOM heavyweight championship. We saw Austin Henry defeat Jason Blythe yesterday in that X Division non-title match. And here they come.
Cheap win.
Both of these men reside in Knoxville, Tennessee. So hopefully they've had a chance to get together and strategize a little bit. This is the first time, the first ever teaming together. My liege.
What the hell does that mean?
Well, he's the king.
Okay.
Austin Henry, the man of action. The king, Shane Williams.
So you said this team was out of Knoxville.
Yeah, both of these men
Then we
reside
know
in
they're going to
Knoxville,
lose. They haven't
Tennessee.
had a winning team there in about 100 years. When was the last time they had a winning team in Knoxville?
1998.
I don't even know if I was born then.
You don't know when you were born?
Let's watch the match.
Well,
Corky.
Austin Henry wasn't born yet.
Go, Jason, get up. Ready to move!
All right. There it is, and it's on. And this is, we've got two members of royalty in there, Bronson Garrett, the Sultan and the King.
And the King wants a shot at the Sultan's SOM heavyweight title.
And the Sultan wants nothing to do with the King. Tagging in Jason Blythe before the two even had a chance to lock up. Well, here we go. Collar elbow tie up, but it's Jason Blythe and King Shane Williams.
These two have met before. If you remember, King Shane Williams is going to try to hit Jason Blythe with that illegal maneuver.
Well, 2 weeks ago, yes, we saw them on SOM 505.
I would have swore that move was illegal in the state of Tennessee.
How about that? That wrestling is perfectly legal. King Shane taking control here.
There is zero way you can deny the wrestling abilities of King Shane Williams. He is a well-respected veteran.
Blocks the hip toss. What's it going to be now? Reversal from King Shane Williams. Looking for the backslide. But takes over Jason Blythe.
I think he pulled him by the hair of the head, Corky.
I don't think he touched the hair on his head.
I mean, that luscious mane of Jason Blythe, I think he pulled him right by it. You think he uses mane and tail, Corky?
Maybe, I don't know. What is that, horse shampoo?
I think figure skaters use it.
Yeah, just like you!
Shane Williams with the arm breaker over his shoulder on Jason Blythe. And
there you see Willie's shoes are the same color as Prince Malik's turban and clothing there. So maybe Willie switched.
Something tells me that Prince Malik is not an LSU Tigers fan.
I don't know much about LSU. Do they still have a team?
You don't? Yeah. I don't know if anybody has a team right now, but hey, how about this feed? How about the team of Austin Henry and Shane Williams showing great teamwork in there? But that, hey, don't touch that.
You stay out.
Prince Malik has taken the crown of Shane Williams.
Well, Prince Malik is a king in waiting. He does the royal very well.
Can I have that back? Okay. I'm going to hang on to this crown.
Where he's from, he is a king in waiting.
That's valuable.
You gotta get up. You gotta get up.
All right now.
He's not sitting on a throne of lies like Shane Williams is.
Whoa! Shane Williams and Austin Henry both delivering chops to the chest. And Willie Manis did not see the tag. I guess you can only call what he sees there.
Manis laying down order here.
Wow.
He's working over that shoulder of Jason Blythe.
Shane Williams gone with the shoulder breakers repeatedly.
Hey, how about this one?
And nice variation arm drag there.
Jason Blythe needs to get out of there and make a tag with Sultan.
Hopefully the Sultan doesn't tag that
He is working over that
left
trapezoid
hand
muscle
too
of,
hard.
Jason Blythe.
Hey, let's go. Let's go.
Here we go. We've got a tag, and Austin Henry, now the legal man in this thing. Double whip into the corner. Austin Henry. Bulldogs Jason Blythe's face right to Shane Williams' knee. Interesting tandem move there.
Well, if Willie Manis would have done his job and got Shane Williams out of the ring, that would have never happened.
Hey, who's cheating now, son?
Looks like Austin Henry sitting here trying to add to his moveset as we speak, Corby. I'm seeing stuff from him I haven't seen before.
How do you mean? He's got him in a side headlock right now. We've certainly seen that before. A cheap shot to the throat of Austin Henry from Jason Blythe, and now the Sultan has been tagged in.
Business just picked up, Corky.
Oh, wait a minute. The Sultan whipping around Austin Henry like he was weightless.
Wow, like a rag doll.
What power from the Sultan on that huge power bomb.
He was going to taunt him. He was trying to go for a pile driver of his own, it looked like. You're listening to album pile driver, Corky?
I've heard bits and pieces of it. The Sultan now taunting Shane Williams, inches away from Austin Henry being able to make the tag.
He is toying with Austin Henry, Corky.
And the Sultan slapping away the hand now. And wait a minute. The Sultan now. Austin Henry is basically limp inside the ring there, folks. Good gosh almighty. A hip toss into a neck breaker. What a maneuver from the Sultan.
Go ahead, cheer, fat boy.
Sultan needs to stop worrying about Shane, though, and finish Austin Henry off. He's been known to be an opportunist.
Well, we saw Austin Henry last the 10 minutes against the Sultan in that 10-minute challenge. In the very first, at No Love Lost, we saw that.
I hear he's still in the locker room going on touting about that, saying he deserves a title shot.
In fact, we've seen Austin Henry with a tag team win over Devastation Incorporation. He teamed with Draco a few months back, or as Draco's calling himself now, Alvarez. That is Draco, right? The guy we saw on 505 yesterday.
Got shoved in a coffin after teaming with Austin Henry, too. Clubs to the back from Jason Blythe. You see, as a tag team specialist like myself, Corky, what they're doing right now is wearing down Austin Henry.
Yeah, and what Jason Blythe just did is cheating Austin Henry. And now washing Henry's face with the laces of his boots. Devastation Inc. using any back alley tactic they can. Any way to get a quick shortcut to a win.
They are cutting him off, making sure that he gets nowhere near Shane Williams.
Well, that's not what the Sultan was doing earlier. He was taunting Shane Williams and Austin Henry.
But he was standing in between Shane Williams and Austin Henry, correct,
Yes,
Corky?
he was.
That means he was cutting him off.
And
So
now
he cut him off again.
Jason Blythe taunting the King.
And he is going to break that arm of Austin Henry. He won't be a man of action without that arm, will he, Corky?
Oh, wait a minute. Austin Henry ducks the clothesline, and Jason Blythe catches Henry up off the ropes into another power bomb. Shane Williams able to quickly break up the pin there for his partner.
Oh, right across the chest.
Jason Henry with
Beautiful knife edge chop from Jason Blythe.
Jason Blythe with that knife edge heavy smack of flesh on flesh to Austin Henry.
Jason needs to get him out of that corner.
Henry now whipped off the ropes and double back elbows from Devastation Inc. There was no tag there.
Sitting there trying to say, I see there's a clean tag, Corky. Clean tag.
Well, there was no tag. What happened there now? Willie Manis
He is cinched up on that headlock.
Austin Henry is
He's
taking
the wind right out of him.
and he's taking a heck of a beating there, just as he did on Christmas Day from the Sultan at Christmas Star Wars in that cage match, and just as Austin Henry did in that 10-minute challenge.
And he was too dumb to quit both times, Corky.
Well, Austin Henry with a lot of pride and a lot of tenacity. Austin Henry trying to go for a sunset flip, but Jason Blythe with the distraction now, and the Sultan able to kick out of it. Sultan now clubbing across the back of Austin Henry.
And they are working him over right now. He had a little hope there for a second, but that hope went dwindling away.
Yeah, and Austin Henry is way on the
Looks
other
like he's
side.
on Green Street right now.
He's nowhere near his partner to make that tag, which Austin Henry desperately needs.
I don't think he knows where he's at from that loss of oxygen from that tight headlock that Sultan had him in.
You could be right. Yeah, Austin Henry is on Dream Street.
Looks like they were game planning on how they're going to finish Austin Henry off. Paintbrushing Austin.
Jason Blythe almost may have gotten a liver punch there in on Austin Henry on that right side. And Henry and Blythe both down in the ring.
It looks like Austin Henry might have caught him with some type of a sling blade-like maneuver when he came down off that suplex. You know, he's been using that in his moveset here recently.
Yeah, and both men looking for a tag. The Sultan gets the tag.
Here we go,
Austin
Shane
Henry gets the
Williams.
tag, and Shane Williams
House
in.
of fire.
And he is taking care of both members of Devastation Inc. here. Wow, Shane Williams has waited and watched on the sidelines too long. He is in there now. Big drop kick.
Kick from Shane Williams.
Shane Williams. Big breaker on Jason Blythe. How about it?
Austin sitting out there. He's still trying to get his wind on the outside.
All right now. Wait a minute.
Sultan fighting out of that corner.
Sultan blocking that right from Shane Williams. And the Sultan now.
Jason Blythe calling for it.
Come on, 1 in, 1 out, let's go.
All right now. They whip off. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Yes. Shane Williams gets the sunset flip and a 3 count. Austin Henry and Shane Williams pick up the win here on SOM 505.
What just happened?
So how about
What
that?
just happened, Malik?
An impressive debut outing for the team of Shane Williams and Austin Henry. Both of these men want a title opportunity against the Sultan, and sooner or later, Sultan is going to have to put it on the line against one of these men. Shane Williams, the king, or Austin Henry, the man of action.
They're still the champions. I don't care.
They still got the belts. Those belts didn't change hands.
Sure, they've still got the belt.
We still got the belt.
And the Sultan still has the insurance policy as well. That golden ticket briefcase. Hey, wait. The Sultan, you know, I may have to apologize to Shane Williams. I'm not doing a good job of guarding that crown of the king. I would, you better give that back.
Oh, I'll give it back.
All right, folks. Well, that's all for today's SOM 505. Be sure to join us next week. Keep up to date with everything going on here at SOM on Facebook. We've been showing you a ton of highlights and past matches.
The one time Willie Manis counts to 3, it was a fast count on the Sultan.
Well, folks, we'll see you next week for SOM 505, and be sure to join us this Saturday afternoon for SOM After Dark.
Be sure to check out the Guinness Book of World Records for the smallest pair of wrestling trunks in wrestling history, debuted today.
Well, they already saw it. It was today. And, folks, we'll see you next time. Please keep up to date with Facebook for everything going on in these strange times to keep up to date with all the news for SOM Live and SOM 505. We'll see you next week, folks.